What's up, guys? Emily here with emlovz, documenting my 20 platonic dates in 90 days using mega dating. Today, we're talking about platonic date number 12. This was acupuncture. I have never done acupuncture. And one thing I'm learning about the process of mega dating, even platonically, is that it gives you the opportunity to try new things, to add richness and life to your regular day-to-day, and to really see what your life would be like with this other person. Or if you had this other person in your life, what would your life be like? How would it become more interesting? How would it become richer and more fulfilling? And so this activity was suggested by my platonic date, and we did the acupuncture. It was very cool. I learned all kinds of new things, and all I can say, it was really cool to have a brand new experience with somebody, and it made me feel like when I got home at the end of the day, I felt really balanced. I felt like I was getting my needs met in terms of like socially. Obviously, I'm in a relationship, so I'm doing this mega dating experiment platonically. But if you're doing this experiment romantically, it would definitely help you to feel like your life is fuller. You have more things happening, more balance. If you're like me and you use work a lot or you just focus on work a lot, using mega dating, whether it's for romantic relationships or platonic relationships, can really help you to feel more balanced. And that's really important because actually when you feel more balanced, you do a better job at work anyway. So I'm just learning that it's nice to have balance. I also think overall, I'm learning that it is easy to put yourself out there in this day and age, certainly if you live in a major city, but even if you don't. In fact, sometimes living in a major city can make it harder. If you're using Bumble or a dating app or, Bumble BFF, it certainly is easier than you would think to make new friends, because when you're on one of those, you're looking at people who are also there. They're also on the app and they're also looking to meet new people. And so it's easier to make friends with people who are openly looking for that. And even if you're dating, it's easier to date people who are openly looking to date than to just meet somebody at a bar and like hope that they want the same things as you, hope that you're compatible, and hope that you're like, it's all going to work out. I think what I'm really learning is the apps, when used for dating or platonically, are just the most effective way to meet people. Now, I think it's really important that you pay attention to how you present yourself, because if you present yourself with poor photos, you don't know how to set up your profile, you're going to have a bad experience and people aren't going to want to match with you, whether it's romantically or platonically. But if you understand how to set up your profile, like this is something that I help my students with all the time, the apps can be the most effective way to meet compatible friends, compatible romantic partners. I know there's even Bumble Biz. I haven't tried that. That might be my next experiment to see, what that entails. But just putting yourself out there is so important. And something that occurred to me, recently thinking over all these dates is, you're not going to get what you want unless you're proactive. You're not going to have the friends you want. You're not going to have the job you want. You're not going to have the romantic partner you want. You're not even going to have the hobbies you want if you're not proactively going out and going after what you want. And so a big part of mega dating teaches you to get out of your own way and to really put yourself out there in ways that are a little bit vulnerable and a little bit scary, and would be easy to get us stuck in analysis paralysis if we were trying to be perfect and we were focusing on only one person. Oh, I'm only trying to add one new person into my life. That puts so much pressure on the relationship. But instead, when you use mega dating, you are thinking of it in a much more, you're not thinking about the outcome, you're thinking about the process. So you're thinking about it in a process-oriented way, which allows you to be more present. You don't future cast in your head. You don't start thinking about how the wedding is going to look. You're just really present. And it also forces you to be proactive, whereas in the past, you may have waited for people to come to you. In fact, if we always wait for friends to come to us, if we always wait for romantic partners to come to us, if we wait for the job to come to us, we're going to be waiting forever. And what is the likelihood that what you really want is going to come to you? It's low. It's low. So if you're not getting what you want in life, if the friends that you have aren't that fulfilling to you, if the romantic partners that you've had in the past really don't fulfill you, you've just settled for whoever came to you, you're not living the life that you want to live. And so I would encourage you to use mega dating, whether it's romantic or platonic, to go get what you want. And I'm being really intentional with what I want. And so the acupuncture platonic date was very interesting and new. Another thing I noticed is like on a second date, after you've built trust and rapport, and I teach this in my date blueprints in my coaching program, which you can learn more about in the masterclass below this video, I teach my students that a second date actually doesn't require any talking. And so we didn't really talk in this acupuncture platonic date, but we both had an experience together. And the same was true on another platonic date that I went on where we both did yoga. We didn't really talk, but we were both having a shared experience. And that is actually really effective, because forming connections with people is more about shared experiences than it is about making it feel like an interview. Think about that a little bit if you're on your own mega dating journey. And if you are looking for guidance and support in your romantic mega dating journey, I would love to support you. That is what I do every single day with my students. You can learn more about my coaching program below this video in my masterclass, or visit my website at emlovz.com and learn a little bit more about how I can really help you to fill up your funnel so that you're able to go on 1 to 2 dates a week, whether those are romantic or platonic, but I focus on romantic, to really find the perfect partner for you. So thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, make sure to like it, subscribe to the channel, and leave us a comment in the comments below, especially if you are mega dating. I want to know about it. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.